pasa? What's up? AND-TONIO here, and today I have a magical performance video just for you. I'm going to show you one of my favorite tricks that I perform quite often doing close-up magic. As you know, I don't perform close-up magic that often most of the show. 99.999% of the shows that I perform every year are stage, cabaret, family shows, always like parlor kind of magic, small stages, small places, or big theaters sometimes, and when I work on hotels, in hotels, stuff like that. But quite rarely do I perform close-up magic. Sometimes I perform close-up magic after shows, which is something that I explain in the way that I structure my shows, my scripts and all the stuff, as a way to practice close-up magic. Because sometimes they book me to perform walk-around magic, close-up magic, and I'm like, I've been like 5 months without trying out any of this stuff. I know the tricks, but I lose kind of the momentum and the energy and the lines in a specific moment. So a great way to practice my close-up magic is to do it after family show, a stage show. That way I know that most of the tricks in my close-up case are not being forgotten in my mind. Not only the method and the maneuvers, but also the lines, the script, and the energy of the effect. So this is one of my favorite tricks because it is quite different. I learned this trick in greatest magic, world magic, greatest video of all time, something like that, right? When you have these videos that combine different routines from different magicians that have something in common, they are like the world's greatest magic. That's the name of the DVDs. And you have, for example, Bill to Lemon, you have another video of linking safety pins, you have an out of this world video of that category too, and also you have this, I think this was an L&L production DVD, and I learned this in the DVD from thumb tip routines, right? And this routine is from Fernando Keops. I have the name right here in my screen, Fernando Keops, and this trick comes from Pure Magic Volume 3, okay? But I learned this routine in a compilation DVD from World Greatest Magic. So it is basically 20th century silks, but for close-up, right? And it is extremely small. You just put all the stuff you need in your pocket. You can reset the trick in seconds, right? You only need to move some pieces of what you are going to see from one place to another, and it is outstanding simply because of how original this is and how interesting of a hook you can create. You can talk about teletransportation, you can talk about traveling, or you can talk about sewing, which is the thing that I like to talk about, right? Like how magicians sew and stuff like that, because we are using pieces of yarn. You're about to see it. Okay, so I think that you are going to love this routine, and this routine is a great example of how you can use stuff that you already have to create a great routine. It's like, I have a little box of matches at my house, I have yarn, I have an envelope, and I have a thumb tip. But I would never in my life thought about doing this trick, right? But I know the gimmick, so these kind of routines completely open up your mind, completely and utterly open up your mind, and you realize how much you can do with so little and with stuff that you already know. You don't have to go always for the new stuff, for the latest and greatest magic trick or magic book or magic lecture. You can use stuff that you have and think about it in a different perspective, from a different point of view. Okay guys, let's watch it. Thank you very much, thank you very much. Would you like to see another one? This is great. I've got in here a very small, you can see that, matchbox. And inside of this matchbox there are only 3 things, 3 pieces of yarn. One of them is blue, light blue, this one right here. You can see that, it's beautiful, you can take it, great. And I have 2 pieces the same length, and they are green, dark green. I'm going to show you exactly how a magician would sew. We have a very specific way of sewing, and in this envelope, this black envelope, we are going to place inside the 2 green pieces. First green piece goes inside the envelope. Second green piece, we make it a little ball, goes inside the envelope. Could you please give me your hand? That's great, put your hand like that. I'm going to close the envelope, just like so, and you hand to those pieces on your hand perfectly. I leave this here like that so you can see it. but this could be on top of the hand of a spectator. And now I take the little blue piece. Everyone can see that the blue piece is completely normal, and we are going to stick the blue piece right there inside of my fist very slowly. And the way that a magician saw is a little bit more intricate, a little bit more difficult than this little example that I'm going to show you. But it is basically two characteristics. It has basically two characteristics. First one, it's extremely fast. And second characteristic, it goes anywhere I want it to be. Yeah, this piece in here, I can sew it to any piece I want of fabric in the world. Don't worry, I'm going to choose the two pieces in here. You are free for now. I take this little blue piece, put it inside of my hand. Could you please help me? Grab my wrist, that's great. And very slowly, the blue piece vanishes completely. Like that. Oh my God, it's amazing! But you have the black envelope on your hand, right? This box is useless for now, but you have the black envelope on your hand. Could you please take the black envelope, give it to me? Yep. Open it up very slowly. And now nothing in my hands. Could you please put your hand inside and take all the contents of the envelope? And inside the envelope is amazing. You can see that there are 3 pieces of yarn, green and blue. But the most interesting thing is that they are completely tied together. And that's exactly how a magician's saw. Yeah. If you want a big winter scarf, it's going to take a little bit more than that, but it's a start, you know.